to join the chamber today. First Local, supported by Maker North, 3D printing, laser cutting, 3D design, education, prototyping, and more. Maker North, whatever it takes. Well, good morning and welcome to this Friday edition of First Local.
Friday the 13th.
Well, yes, but Friday's Friday and we'll take it, so that's fine.
Just hope it's a lucky day for everybody.
Yeah, well, you know what, and the factoid today is brought to you by Friday the 13th.
There you go.
So,
yeah. So you know what, yesterday, no sooner than we were telling you that we didn't think Liberals were going to run a candidate in the election, they secretly nominated Liam Hancock.
Look at him.
There he is.
He doesn't even look real. I got to be honest. He looks like a composite. Like he looks like they're like, this guy. We're gonna,
Yeah.
You know.
So apparently he's from Etobicoke, which is in Toronto.
Yes.
He's going to be parachuted in, obviously.
So like literally shoved out of a plane.
But he was originally running in the Etobicoke riding, and then he decided not to run there. And oddly enough, we don't really know anything about him. Oddly enough, all of his social media accounts have been deleted, so we can't really find out any information on him. But we do know that at this point, he is the candidate for the Liberals. So
Yes.
there you go.
Yes.
We have 6 candidates now for the election.
Well, excellent.
Hopefully one of them can do something about gas prices, because I don't know if you've noticed, but gas has gone up substantially since yesterday.
Substantially. It was already high.
206 right now. Some are saying 209 some places.
Well, that doesn't look too bad.
No, that doesn't look too bad, but and in some places are at 188 still.
Okay.
So, but right across Canada, they're going up, right? Even in Sudbury today, it's 210. In Vancouver, it's
So is this out of date then? Oh, there we go. There's
that's
one.
New, yes.
Oh.
Yeah, the higher ones are at the bottom of the page, right?
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Yeah, there you go. So in Vancouver, though, $2.30.
Well, what can you do? You have to laugh.
Aren't you glad you're not in Vancouver? So,
Yep.
and of course, this is prior to the long weekend, next weekend. So will they go up again next weekend? Who knows? Because like what happens is, I mean, they have such a big margin now with their gas prices. Obviously, 17 cents is something they can play with right now, right? Because it was
Just
189 yesterday. So what happens, you know, they say, oh, no one's coming in to fill their tank. They're all going to Gen 7 because it's 176. Let's drop our prices again. So it goes up and down, you know, and we have to pay for it. So
Gross.
there you go. Anything else? Let's talk about who's here today.
Oh, yes, we have a jam-packed show for you today.
Jam-packed.
Jam-packed. Of course, we have Laura coming in with a furry little critter from the Humane Society. And then, you know what, we did a lot of coverage previously with regards to the impact that the pandemic had on children at the elementary level. Well, we thought it would be interesting to consider what happens to somebody who is in post-secondary during the cycle of lockdown and open up, and, you know, arguably the stakes at the post-secondary level are significantly higher. So we do have an engaging woman from Sault College who is currently enrolled in the esthetician program, projecting to graduate this summer.
So we have that coming up.
Yeah.
I also have some nice weather coming up, and we could break a record today, so I'll give you all those details. But right now, let's send it to Heidi for...
Well, the news that we can get in anyway.
There you go.
You know, and I'm just going to preface all of this by saying that after a 2-year hiatus, the beer festival is returning to the Bush Plain. Yes. So it's tomorrow from 1 until 7. They appear to be going with a Star Wars-y kind of theme. They've dubbed the event A New Hop. And then there's a little write-up that has all sorts of references to, you know, Star Wars, but with a beery theme. So tickets are roughly $40, and they include, you know, a commemorative glass and I think 4 tickets to get the good times flowing. So if you don't have anything to do tomorrow, there you go. Go and sample some beers. All right. Let's talk about some serious stuff now. Algoma Public Health is cautioning anyone who uses street drugs to take extra precautions at this time, as there has been noted an increase in opioid-related EMS calls and opioid-related emergency department visits in Algoma. They are also asking all members of the community to continue their support for residents at risk of opioid poisonings, as well as their loved ones. In this moment, opioid surveillance within Algoma consists of weekly monitoring of suspected opioid poisonings, confirmed opioid poisonings, and opioid-related EMS calls. So, yeah, an alert occurs when the weekly counts for the opioid-related events surpass a threshold based on the previous 12 weeks of data. So substance use and opioid poisoning do not discriminate, and neither should we, so that's a general caution. Anyone who uses drugs should carry naloxone and make sure that they always have someone with them when they use. This article is posted in its entirety to our website at SiouxOnline.com. Some very handy reference bulleted points that might be of benefit. So please do go to the website and check that out. All right. Doctors in Northern Ontario, part of the NDP plan, because we try to kind of give airtime to all of the different platform promises. In this moment, they are promises. However, part of the NDP plan for healthcare in Ontario, if they are elected, is the hiring of 300 doctors intended for Northern Ontario. They plan to use incentives and expanding seats at the Northern Ontario School of Medicine as reasons for doctors to move to Northern Ontario, which is, according to some local leaders, it's already being done. In the end, attracting doctors, however, is what is being said. Attracting doctors is not the responsibility of the province. It is the responsibility of the individual municipalities, with some support given by the Ministry of Health. So correspondingly, our reporter did reach out to some of the local leaders with questions about the doctor shortage and how our community was making out in terms of recruiting physicians specific to come to this city. So there was a Q&A. We did put forward some very good questions. Dan did ask, is physician recruitment something that the province can mandate, or is it up to each community hospital to recruit the doctors? And again, we have the answer to that. There are a number of good questions, though. How many doctors have been recruited to the Sioux in the past 4 years? 52 is the number. So not too shabby. How many doctors have retired? 18 physicians have retired in the last 4 years, one of them being mine. She's been my doctor since I was 17. Anyway, a number of really great questions with some very zesty and robust answers. So once again, you're going to want to go to SiouxOnline.com to get the full blow-by-blow. More news about the hospital. Do I have time for one more, Mike? Okay. So, wow, you're really affable today. Fantastic. Okay. Sioux Area Hospital, in the process of replacing a key piece of equipment. So this is about the hospital's MRI machine nearing the end of its life cycle. Okay, a new one has been ordered, and officials have a plan in place to accommodate patients while the old machine is decommissioned and the new one installed. Officials said that the average lifespan of an MRI is around 10 years, and the existing machine is getting close to that age. It's getting put out to pasture is what it sounds like. Yeah, all right. Officials have said that the Francie Rogers, the manager of diagnostic imaging, says that her department sees about 30 patients per day in need of an MRI. So that's pretty high volume, actually. Superior Hospital is the only place between Thunder Bay and Sudbury that has an MRI, and the hospital's existing MRI is set to be decommissioned May 15th. So that's Monday, isn't it? No, Sunday.
Sunday.
With the new one being installed shortly thereafter. In the meantime, the hospital will utilize a portable MRI unit until the new machine is ready to receive patients. All right, that's enough. I want a sip of my coffee. So we will let Craig tell us some good news about the weather for a change. Craig?
Well, I do have some good news. We could be breaking a record today as far as temperatures go. The old record was set, I believe, in 1974. I have to check that. But it was 23 degrees. I think we're going to blow that out of the water today because we're heading towards 28. Let's take a look at your outside shot. This is live shot from the St. Mary's River, courtesy Wireless Com, our friends there. And it looks like a beautiful day so far. We have a little bit of cloud to worry about right now, but we don't really have to worry about it because it is dissipating and it's going to leave us with full sun later on this afternoon. Let's take a look at your 12-hour forecast. We do have a little bit of cloud right now. Temperature's not bad though, at 9 degrees. We are heading towards 28 degrees later on this afternoon. We will definitely hit 28 degrees with a mix of sun and cloud. And we do have some cloudy periods coming back for your evening, but temperature's still quite warm at 16 degrees and only dropping down to 12 degrees overnight. So we are in for another scorcher of a day today. And we have at least one more really nice warm day in store, and that's coming up for Saturday. And I'll tell you what the rest of the weekend is looking like coming up.
Well, fun. We'll have a fine day for the beer festival. Excellent. Okay, we're going to take a quick break because once again we do have some guests. Laura's not here yet, so you know what? We have two in-studio guests. One will be carrying a furry creature, and the other one is carrying all of the knowledge of the esthetician program. So as well, we have a couple more news items, some relatively good news. Top Doctor is predicting calm summer as far as COVID-19. So do fill your cup and come on back. Shop local, dine local, listen local, love local. Small businesses in the Algoma area have been a huge part of our community. Now is the time to show our support for them. From local markets to retail stores, music venues, and restaurants. Small businesses make up the backbone of our community. So go on, embrace all they have to offer by shopping, dining, listening, and loving local. Visit ssmcoc.com to learn more or to join the chamber today. Superior Adult Learning provides free one-on-one support to help you reach your goals. Improve your reading, writing, and math skills, become more independent, and increase your employability. Visit www.superioral.ca to get started now. Well, good morning and welcome back. As promised, I am sitting here with Breanna Shelly, who is currently, he likes to play with the cameras. You'll get used to it. Just watch the bouncing red dot. Well, welcome, Breanna. You're a busy lady, so I was pleased to get you in. So let's talk about this then. So you started the program pretty much when things started getting serious as far as the pandemic.
Yes, I just started in 2021, September. The program goes until August.
Okay.
So I'm currently in my last semester.
Okay. Now, a program like the esthetician program, now there has to be a significant component that has to be done in class, like you have to be able to attend class. So when we would go into lockdown, how did that affect your program?
So when we went into lockdown, the program in the whole entire school was very strict. So only a certain amount of students could go in. I think there was like 3 programs where students actually entered the school. Everything else was done online.
Okay.
I think more programs slowly started to come in.
Okay.
But yeah, we were one of the only people in the school at the time. You had to scan your card, wear your mask.
Wow.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, so if we look at it from, because they're studying kids at the elementary level, and, they're identifying, they can actually identify impacts, not just only in terms of achieving like milestones in terms of education, but like mental health. Like, was it freaky?
Yes, it was really weird because before I chose to do this program, my other program before COVID, it was like a normal college experience, if you will, because everybody was there, all the students were there, it just seemed normal. But coming back during COVID, it was like a ghost town of a college.
Wow.
Yeah, there was basically nobody there, and you just get really close with your classmates because there's nobody really else to talk to.
So you better like who you're hanging with.
Yes.
Yeah. So, okay, so here we are now. You're sneaking up on the end of your program, which is an exciting time for you. And they're already talking about how wonderful it is they'll be able to have in-person graduations, celebrations, all that kind of thing. So what's next for you then?
So I'm just going to be working on a Facebook page, starting to brand for myself, because I do want to own my own business and just basically start developing a small business for myself, because that's actually what a huge percentage of my program is. Like, everybody in my class basically has the same idea of what they want to do. Is just basically work for themselves. You need to start out in a spa or salon, get the experience, and then try to do it as best for yourself.
Oh, there you go. So do you have a name for your business?
I do. I have been keeping it secret so nobody copies me, but you'll hear it here first. My business will be called Total Body, and I love that.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I actually have a coupon already, so I'm excited about that. So I know, because we were talking briefly earlier, you're researching some funding opportunities. Does your course, like, are they able to kind of point you in the direction of sources of funding? Like, do they do any sort of business training as part of the program, or they focus more on giving you the skills that you need?
So this semester, I'm really excited because we do have a business class where the teacher basically she personally knows what it's like to open her own business, go through it all. So she's going to lay everything out. We just had our first class yesterday. And she basically just describes where you need to start out with your business plan, grow from there, the many opportunities that she describes, some opportunities that can come across to you after you make a business plan, what to do after that. So she's just going to go in depth about how to start a business plan, which I'm really excited because that's what I'm doing. And I don't really have any idea where to start. But.
Yes. Well, so it sounds like a really comprehensive program. So, and this is the accelerated program, right? So you just kind of smash your way through the whole thing.
No breaks. Actually, just March break or spring break. Christmas break, then
But the rest of the time, it's the grind. You're grinding the whole time. Well, that's fantastic. So August then. Now you also told me that you are trying to connect with an employer in terms of a placement.
Yes, so I learned that we are going to Arch Hospice for
Oh.
some hours, and we're going to be split into two groups. So the one group's going to go on Tuesday, the other one goes on Wednesday.
Okay.
We were supposed to go last semester too, but we just got the okay to be able to go this time. So that's going to be some good experience. Any other experience that we've had has been volunteers. We just got volunteers to come into the spa at Sault College.
Wished I'd have known about that.
Yes. It's been weird because the students used to be able to invite people in.
Yeah.
And then they stopped that first semester, second semester.
Sure.
But now I think that we
coming
get
back.
to bring whoever we want in.
Nice, awesome. All right, well, I'm really pleased that you were able to make the time. Like I said, I know she's working, she's schooling, she's doing all of the things, and she made the time to be here today. So, Breanna, I want to thank you.
Thank you.
And like I said, it's always interesting to get the perspective of multiple, I don't know, age groups, categories that have been affected, right? Like, so.
It's been weird.
Yeah, it has been weird. Yes, and I think we can all agree with that. All right, in this moment then, we're going to go over to Craig. Okay, we're going to go into Craig for some extra weather information. Okay, Craig, take it away.
Well, Heidi, today we are looking at a pretty warm day. Once we get rid of these clouds, we're going to see the sun show up, and it's really going to give us a very summer-like day today. Temperatures around 28 degrees. This is why we have still a southerly flow of air coming up towards the Great Lakes. That's that warm front right there. It's pushing up a lot of rain into the Wawa, right around to Thunder Bay, seeing some heavy rain showers and thunderstorms from this warm front and this cold front. We don't have to worry about that because it's all pushing north, and we'll show you that on the radar coming up. Actually, we'll show you that on the satellite coming up right now. We can see all this precipitation is pushing towards the north and then over to the east. We have a little bit of cloud to deal with this morning. That is going to dissipate and thin out, and then we're going to start seeing the sun and those very warm temperatures. As far as the radar goes, this is where we are right now. We can see this is a future radar for the next several hours. You can see up in Wawa, that rain is shifting and moving out. So you're under the gun. We're still under a special weather statement in Wawa, the White River to Thunder Bay, seeing some heavy rain showers. That's all kind of moving up. So you should have a half-decent day later on today. Very warm temperatures, though, in Timmins as well. We'll take a look at your temperatures for today. 28 is what we're calling for, and that could be a record breaker if we do achieve 28 degrees today. We did break a record yesterday at 29.1. The old record was 27 degrees back in 2004. So we broke that. We could break this record today. 23 in Wawa, 33 in Timmins. You want hot and humid, hit the Timmins. 30 degrees in Sudbury, and even comfortable temperatures, 23 in Thunder Bay. So this is what your 3-day forecast is shaping up like. We have a little bit of cloud to get rid of today, but 28 degrees. We should achieve that by about 3 o'clock this afternoon. 23 for your day on Saturday. We have a mix of sun and cloud. We could see the odd rain shower and thunderstorm kind of just pop up in the afternoon, so be mindful of that. And for Sunday, a mix of sun and cloud as well. Temperatures a little cooler because we do have a cold front coming in, not bringing our temperatures really all that bad. We're still above seasonal at 19 degrees, and we have some cooler temperatures to tell you about coming up for next week, and I'll do that in the 7-day forecast. Heidi?
Well, thanks for that, Craig. So we're going to take another visit into the world of our sponsors. We're going to hear from Superior Adult Learning, actively encouraging adults everywhere to set themselves some literacy goals and then to reach out to Pat and Wendy so that they can work with you one-on-one to help you achieve those goals. Also, the Chamber is going to remind everybody to do all things local, eat local, shop local, dine local, do all of the things and support our business community in this time of rebuilding. When we come back, we will talk about the prediction for a calm summer in terms of COVID-19. And we will also, the factoid today is beefy and robust. So we'll talk about that. And of course, there's always social media. I see a lot of people buzzing about the Colin James show that was last night as well. And I think that the Hounds played, and it's a playoff game. It's kind of a, yeah. So anyway, fill your cup. Come on back. Superior Adult Learning is looking for volunteers who want to make a difference in our community and help others reach their full potential. In only a few hours a week, you can help our learners achieve their goals and set them on a path towards a successful, independent future. Visit www.superioral.ca to get started now. Good morning and welcome back. Yes, let's talk about the summer. So Kieran Moore, who just kind of comes in and out of hiding now, he's kind of done. He is saying that the COVID-19 levels in the wastewater are declining, as is the test positivity rate and the number of people hospitalized due to the virus. So as per this, he's predicting a low level of endemic activity throughout the summer, but is already preparing for the fall as more activities begin to take place indoors. So you see, there it is again, right? Have a good summer, but on the flip side of the summer,
You never know.
yeah. So he says that keeping up to date with vaccinations is key in terms of stopping the spread, whether the virus activity is high or low, and encourage people to get booster doses because immunity wanes 4 to 6 months after the last dose. I don't want to read this anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
So
We're
if
done
you
with
want
it.
to know more about that, go to the website sueonline.com and they'll tell you more about vaccinations. So there you go. Okay. I'm not sure which direction I should go with the factoids because, you know, one is kind of, I don't know, but the other one is really cool, but it's really...
Oh, that's quite lengthy. Let's go with the short one, shall we?
All right,
Because you said people are
all
chatty
right.
on social
Yeah.
media. So.
Well, I mean, this particular source is kind of ascribing the origins of Friday the 13th being a negative thing all the way back to biblical tradition. So, you know, they're talking about how 13 guests attended the Last Supper, which was held on Maundy Thursday, including Jesus and his 12 apostles, one of whom, Judas, did betray him. The next day, of course, Good Friday, was the day of Jesus' crucifixion. The seating arrangement at the Last Supper is believed to have given rise to a long-standing Christian superstition that having 13 guests at a table was a bad omen, specifically that it was courting death. Okay. Though Friday's negative associations are weaker, some have suggested they also have roots in Christian tradition. Just as Jesus was crucified on a Friday, Friday is also said to be the day that Eve gave Adam the fateful... How would they know that?
They'll just make it up.
Yeah, okay. So, but
sounds
some
good.
bad things have taken place, though.
Oh, for sure.
On Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th, 1307, officers of King Philip IV of France arrested hundreds of the Knights of Templar, a powerful religious and military order formed in the 12th century for the defense of the Holy Land. Okay, imprisoned on charges of various illegal behaviors, but really because the king wanted access to their financial resources. God, that's a cycle that just keeps playing out through history, eh? Many of the Templars were later executed. Some cite the link with the Templars as the origin of Friday the 13th superstition, but like many legends involving the Templars and their history, the truth remains murky. They're one of those societies, right? Like, it's like the Masons. Like,
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
The Masons. What?
Oak Island.
Oak Island. What about?
I don't know.
Oh, it's a TV show, Oak Island. They say that's where the Templars put all the menorah and all those things.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't
watch
know
it all
that.
the time. What can I say?
In more recent times, a number of traumatic events have occurred on Friday the 13th, including the German bombing of Buckingham Palace, which took place in September of 1940, the murder of Kitty Genovese in Queens, New York, March 1964, a cyclone that killed more than 300,000 people in Bangladesh, November 1970, the disappearance of a Chilean Air Force plane in the Andes, October 1972, the death of rapper Tupac Shakur, September 1996. All of these is Friday the 13th. The crash of the Costa Concordia cruise ship off the coast of Italy, which killed 30 people in January of 2012. So there you go.
But not like a May the 13th. It was the Friday the 13th?
Yes,
So-
Friday the 13th. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
All right, let's go ahead into social media.
Yes.
Everyone's chatty today.
Everybody's a little bit chatty. Jim Whitty beating everybody to the punch. I think that was a 5-day run.
I think so.
All right. A cup of Joe and a good morning as well. Well, good morning to you, Jim Whitty. Always
Good
nice to hear
morning.
from you. Tony Mancuso, TGIF, everyone. The sun and the Traxaland. Yes. Have a great day and weekend. Judy O'Neill says, good Friday morning, Heidi and Craig. Hope you both have an awesome weekend. You too,
too.
Judy. Have fun. Tracy Faye. Oh, hello, Tracy. She says, good morning. The show last evening was awesome. Tracy, of course, won tickets to Colin James from our giveaway. I'm glad you enjoyed the show, Tracy. That's very gratifying to know. Terry Matthews, good morning all. Good morning, Terry
Good morning.
Matthews. Tracy Faye had good seats too. Yes, I did actually go to the website and looked at the seats for the tickets that we had been given through the Sioux Blues Society and Live Nation to give away, and they were fantastic.
Yeah.
Centrally located, you know,
Beautiful.
yeah, really, really awesome. So great opportunity there. Margie Ian Goldsborough-Heaney. It's been a while. I like saying your name. She says, happy Friday the 13th. Cheers. Happy
too.
Friday the 13th to you.
Good luck.
Julie Lariviere. Good morning, guys. Keep up the great work and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you
too.
very much. You too. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Have a great weekend.
Yes. Marilyn Dunn. Good Friday morning. Wishing everyone a great weekend. Yes, Friday is always a happy day in my
Yes.
world. So yes, I hope you have a great weekend as well, Marilyn. Carrie Wortman, I think that's a new name. Welcome
Yay.
aboard, Carrie Wortman. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. She says happy morning. Yes, happy morning to you. Enica, good morning all. Have a great Friday. Enjoy your weekend. There is a Tulip Festival in Ottawa. All the tulips are a yearly gift from the Netherlands.
Yes.
You knew this?
Yes. They're planted around the Parliament buildings.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay. Awesome. Well, that's nice to know.
Yeah, it was for thanking Canada for helping them in the war, in the Second World War, I believe, or the First World War.
And this is annual. Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
It's a gift that keeps on giving.
Well, good. All right. And of course, again, the sun, the Traxaland. Yes. Rick Sutherland. Hello, Rick Sutherland. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday the 13th. Not sure who was out last night, but Colin James put on an amazing show. Seeing a live show was so refreshing.
Oh, for sure.
I should have gone to see it.
Yeah.
That was, yeah, I should have gone. All right, Kimberly Seabrook, happy Friday all. Happy Friday to you, Kim. Joseph Bertrand, have a great weekend, everyone. Yourself as well, Joseph. Maybe taking a break from solving all of the problems. Yes. Teresa Sloan Merling says, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Teresa. Jim Whitty, my cats adopted 2 pets, my wife and I. Yes, with cats, it can very much feel that way. Another new viewer, Jerry Jalbert. Now, I don't know. I have that tendency to Europeanize everything. Is it Jalbert or is it Jalbert? Yes. Well, I want to know. Happy Friday the 13th, everyone. To you as well,
too.
Jerry. Thank you for watching. Thank you for
sure.
commenting. Rick Sutherland, Sioux Area Hospital needs a vertical MRI as opposed to the standard MRI. They are great for people who suffer from claustrophobia and deliver the same quality of imaging. Oh, that's an interesting observation. I didn't know they had stand-up ones.
I didn't know either.
Awesome. Wow. Jen Buchan says, happy Friday. Hope you have a great weekend. You too, Jen. Have a great weekend. Nancy Norman from her Facebook page, Through My Eyes. Go check this out because her art is stellar. And she sent me information which I will relate to everybody on Monday. She's having an art show in her backyard.
Cool.
Yeah, very cool. And it's a really nice backyard too. So I'll share some information about that on Monday. Let me see. And good morning to you, Nancy. Tracy Faye, First World War.
First World War.
Okay.
From the Netherlands, yeah.
Oh, okay. Good. All right then. And Linda Gloria Goulet, happy morning to everyone. Happy birthday wish to my daughter Amy tomorrow. Have a wonderful day.
It must be pretty warm in North Bay as well today. I
Is
bet
she-
you're close
oh.
to 30 degrees today in North Bay.
Wow. All right. Well, thank you. Good morning to you, Linda, and happy birthday to your daughter, Amy. I hope she has a wonderful day. Enica. Let me see. Enica says Second World War, Craig. Princess Margaret, who was born in Ottawa during the war, is there too. And then we get, okay, so Second World War.
Who's right? Who's wrong?
I don't know. Okay, and Kim's popping up with your Mercury. Okay, well, that's just for me. I'm not going to read that one. So, Hound's game was a bummer, but Angela had a great time at the show. Oh, I'm sorry. So that obviously that means the Hounds lost.
Now, of course, the Sioux Thunderbirds won their championship last night. So congratulations to the Sioux Thunderbirds.
Yeah.
Now, let's take a look at your 7-day forecast. So we're going to be warm tomorrow. Nice sunny day. We do have now a chance of seeing a thunderstorm and some rain showers developing at some point during Saturday, but for the most part, should be all right. Then temperatures start to take a little bit of a dip for next week, and then we start building them up for next weekend. And of course, next weekend, what's in town? The Midway. And what's happening next weekend? It looks like we're going to have some rain. So
that is
there you
uncanny. That is just, that's mind-blowing.
I know. It's a cycle, I think, right? Like every third weekend.
It's an example of cloud seeding is what it is.
There you go.
I'm telling you,
So,
whatever.
But it's still above seasonal, so
That's not a conspiracy. That's proven.
we can't argue on that one.
I'll always argue. I can. I will. I do. All right. Okay, extra's ready. All right. Gosh, you're bossy. We're not even that much overtime today.
Bossy.
You are way bossy.
I'm sweet.
Well, he is the director, so.
Yeah, I'm the director. Haha. You've been told.
All right. Let's
Okay.
start our weekend.
All right. Well, yeah, you know what? I'm out of words, so I want everybody to have a fantastic weekend. Do go check out the beer festival at the Bush Plain if you have a chance. Otherwise, just enjoy the weather, enjoy your time, because those 2 days go by like that.
Oh,
So
never passed.
just like that. So
We'll see you Monday.
see you Monday. Bye. First Local, supported by Maker North, 3D printing, laser cutting, 3D design, education, prototyping, and more. Maker North, whatever it takes.